Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here and I hope you're all doing well. I am back with a pick a card reading and today's topic is yes or no. Alright, so I've done this reading before and I'll link that one also below if you want for added confirmation. But do use your intuition when you choose your pile, and what is most important is just remember that the yes or no readings are the most unpredictable readings. So, usually in the tarot community, whenever you go to watch a reading, they're going to tell you to never be fixated onto this yes or no because energy keeps shifting. So don't make your decision based on a yes or no reading. All right, this is added confirmation to a very strong hunch that you already have. So if intuitively you're all ready to do something and you know that's the path for you, maybe when you're choosing a pile, you're not trusting your intuition. And maybe when you're all set to do something, you hear a no. If that resonates with you, in fact, if you've been going to do something but you feel getting this gnawing feeling that it's not okay, and that feeling is not fear, and then when you get a no, maybe you can hold for some time. But when everything is auspicious and you're feeling, that this is the right thing to do, and you just come like that and check a reading and it says no, first of all, this is not a personal reading, it's a general reading. Even for personal reading, the yes or no reading is the least reliable in the sense that energies keep changing. So don't take this as the absolute truth for anything. This is just an added confirmation for a strong intuitive hit that you already have. All right, so take it in that spirit. I will be live shuffling the tarot as well as the oracle cards, and I will try and explain to you what I see from the cards apart from just a yes or a no, and it may touch a few situations. You're many who come to watch this, so it may not fit to every situation, so try and apply it to your situation. All right, but I will tell you whether it's a firm yes or a no, or if I'm now, there are some cards, usually what it is in a yes or no reading is you take out 5 cards, and if you've got more upright cards than a reverse, then you say it's a yes, and otherwise it's a no. However, there are some negative cards. When they come in reverse position, it's actually positive. So at that time, what spirit guides me is what I'm going to tell you. So we will take it as we move forward. We'll see how it works out for you. All right. So having got that out of the way, let me introduce you to the piles. As you can see, we have 3 of them. Pile number 1 is the Light Seer's Tarot, or the See No Evil Owl. Pile number 2 is the Unfolding Path Tarot, or the Hear No Evil Owl. And pile number 3 is the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Speak No Evil Owl. Alright, for those of you who are intuitive and you've already decided what your pile is, you can head to the timestamps. And for those of you who benefit from this quick meditation, let's begin. Sit with your spine erect, your palms open facing upward. Gently close your eyes and focus between your eyebrows. Take in a deep breath, hold, keep your focus steady, connect with your intuition, your inner guidance, knowing that it will never lead you astray. Gently exhale. Open your eyes, and whichever pile you're called to, that is your pile. All right? So I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen the Light Seer's Tarot or the See No Evil Owl, this is your reading. So you've come to this yes or no reading and you've got the See No Evil Owl. And I feel that maybe for some of you, the answer is right in front of you. and you're not seeing it. All right, pile number 1. So, is it going to be a yes or a no? Let's find out. We're going to pull out 5 cards for you. Oops. 1, 2, 3. And just remember, these readings hold good for 3 months from the time you see it. So for one question that you've come here for, if you see a yes or no reading, and for that same question, you can't see this reading again and again within the next 3 months, all right? Because that is like forcing what you want to hear. If you want an authentic reading, as authentic as is possible in a yes or no reading, what you need to do is to use your intuition. You've chosen the pile, and now after this, for this particular question, come back to this reading only after 3 months, all right? Or follow your intuition, in which case you don't need a reading at all. All right, so are we ready? Pile number 1, you get the Knight of Swords, you get the Hermit, you get the Justice, get the Knight of Cups in reverse, and you get the Queen of Pentacles. So first and foremost, whatever you've come here for, the answer is a resounding yes. All right? There is no doubt about that. So what can this be about? Let's take a look at your bottom deck energy. For this, you get the Queen of Cups. All right. With Justice as your center card, I feel you are coming into balance, or whatever it is that you've come for, to ask, however the situation plays out, it is going to be fair. So it's going to be fair for you first and foremost, and it's also going to be fair for the other party. It's whatever the outcome is for whatever you're looking for is going to work in your favor for sure, but it is also going to be generally favorable decision. All right? For a lot of you, you actually already know this. But there was something possibly, you may have come here, you're getting this knowing feeling that everything is going to be okay, or whatever your situation is, all right? But there's something you're not seeing, which I said with this owl here, there's something that you're not seeing, which is why you have this hunch, which is why you had this need to come to this reading. And you're being told that actually, if you just sit in meditation, sit on your own, that one thing that is missing, which you're trying to put your finger on, you will get it from within. All right? Things are speeding up for you. All right? And when you're moving ahead, just know that you've got a lot of enthusiasm. You need to communicate, but maybe you don't know everything yet. With this being the Knight of Swords and this See No Evil Owl, I feel that you don't have the entire truth, or the entire thing is not visible to you. This is not the King of Swords energy. You don't have the complete picture. And whatever the missing pieces are, that's going to come from within, all right? You are going to get those answers. So connect with your intuition. With this being the bottom deck energy, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive again, all right? So get in touch with your intuition. Whatever it is, the final outcome is going to be beautiful. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you are in this place of abundance. You are in this place of balance. And I think you have done the work for whatever your situation is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your career, whether it's anything else. There's so many of us here, and whoever comes to this reading will have something else on their mind. So definitely the answer is a yes. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel that you need to be a little more practical about this whole situation, getting the answers from within, but not, don't try and romanticize this for whatever it is, be it a relationship, be it, what I'm getting from this is, just say it as it is. Keep things simple is what I'm getting. Alright, nothing fancy, nothing, don't look at things with tinted, rose tinted glasses. Just see it as it is, basic truth. Keep it simple. You don't have all the answers, but the answers that you seek are actually within you, and you need to take some time to reflect. And it's something which is, it's almost as though it's right under your nose, but you're not seeing it. It's like a blind spot. With a little bit of effort on your part, you will be able to see it, and then you'll actually, once you realize it, you're going to say, my God, it was in front of me, why didn't I think about it? But it's going to come to you. Either ways, the answer is a big fat yes. All right, now let's take out some advice cards for you. We're going to take out from the Moonology deck. Confidence is the key to your success, and show the world the real you. This is beautiful. Leo, Aquarius axis. All right, so you be authentic, whatever it is, be it a relationship, be it a new business venture, be it career, be it, something on social media, whatever it is. Be authentic and be confident. What you have is worth offering. All right, with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups, pour your heart into it, be your authentic self, and you will not get all the answers when you start out something. For some things, you really do need to, just go with the flow, trusting yourself and following your inner guidance. And the answers will reveal themselves to you in time. Don't chase them. You also get rejection and balance. Beautiful. I have a feeling that you have faced rejection in the past. And with balance here and justice here, you have actually done the work. Maybe after you've faced rejection in the past for a long time, you kept yourself off everything, be it a relationship or be it, there's something, maybe, for example, if you've written a book, you wanted to publish it, but it got rejected. Whatever you've sent just came back, and then you started telling yourself it's no good. But you worked on yourself, and you've just want to put it out there, and you realize that yes, sometimes it takes a lot more effort before someone will accept you, and the right kind of person will accept your work. Same if it's in a relationship. So you have finally been able to separate your worth from that of what you do. You're pouring in your energy, and you don't take it as a personal assault if something doesn't work out. All right, so you have been able to separate that yes, I am worthy. What I'm doing, I've poured in my energy into is good enough. I am open to making it better, but at the same time, I don't let it take from me if things don't work out the way I plan it, because something better must be waiting for me, or there is something that I need to see which I'm not seeing. So you've done the work on yourself, which is why now things are opening out for you. Beautiful, lovely energy. Cards are waiting to fly out for you. Compatibility. For some of you, this could be as far as a relationship is concerned, even something which has got to do with love and possibly even a marriage. Maybe you had a rejection there. For some of you, you may have been in a marriage, and due to lack of compatibility, maybe you have separated because there were some differences. But there is also a lot of love there. Maybe when you began the relationship, you kept pouring, it was imbalanced. And for a long time, you let it be that way, till you finally decided, no, you need to work on yourself. And that's how things have changed. Look at that, beautiful. The number 5 and 3 could be significant. Luminosity. You finally know your worth, and you're shining your light. You're allowing the world to see the real you. You realize your worth. All right, so either if this relationship is coming back, things will be more balanced, or if it's a new relationship, even that is going to be one in which you don't have to take a back seat. You don't have to dim your light. Bottom deck energy, personal power. You have got your crown exactly where it is meant to be. All right, on your head, with your head held high. Beautiful energy. And it's all because of the work you've put in. You know, it's not about someone else having done it for you. You have done the work, which is why this is happening for you. I love this for you. Flamingo, fun. The number 2 could be significant. So it's time to have a great time because you've done the work and things are showing up for you. With chance here, there is going to be an opportunity. 19, 10 or 1 could be significant. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 5, all right? These could be important numbers for you, especially 1, 2 and 3. There is some change coming into your life and you will get an opportunity. Should you go for it or not? Maybe the opportunity has come already and you know what your heart wants, but you've come here to this reading for a confirmation. But there is something that you're not seeing. All right? So the answer for you is a yes. However, if you reflect, you will be able to put yourself in ease and go ahead with no misgivings. All right? So take that time out and follow your intuition. But for this yes or no, pile number 1, it is definitely a big yes. That is all I have for you. I hope this reading gave you some clarity. See you again with another reading. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. Those of you who've chosen the Unfolding Path Tarot or this Hear No Evil Owl, this is your reading. Someone's trying to get through to you. It could be your spiritual team. It could be your ancestors. They may be, or it could just be the people around you. Maybe your parents, maybe your partner, maybe your friends. Or it just could be you. You know, you keep getting this thought into your head, but you're not listening. You are just not listening. There are signs, but there is something that you want, I believe. And maybe you've come to this pick a card reading hoping that you get a confirmation to what it is that you want. And if you don't get to hear what you want, maybe you will discard this reading completely as well because you are not listening to something. And actually speaking, you don't have to listen to anyone or anything. You just got to listen to yourself. But are you listening to your intuition? See, finally, at the end of the day, you know, every time, the most intuitive people also, there are times wherein, you know, when you're really desperate for something, when you're really, really invested in something, sometimes you don't listen to your intuition. Sometimes your excitement runs ahead of you. All right. And in those times, we do make a choice which is actually not intended for us. And somehow everyone around us sees that that's not the right thing, but we don't. All right. Now, there are so many instances when everyone else says it's not for you, but your heart is 100% sure it is, and you go for it and it's fine. But sometimes even if it's not meant for us, we want to do it. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not seeing your card, so I'm definitely not saying whatever it is meant for you or not. What I'm saying is, just be open, all right? Just be open, and whatever decision it is that you're making, don't make it when you're very happy. Don't make it when you're very sad. Be calm. And the intuition is not excited. It doesn't bring in fear. It doesn't overtly, it's just a calm voice which tells you, yeah, this is something that you should do. You know, it's that calling, it's that urge to go in that direction, but it's not a desperate urge. Oh, I just need it. It's not that kind of thing, but it's this persistent coaxing towards one thing that look there, you know, that kind of thing, but without pushing it. That's why they say, if you don't listen to that quiet voice, it will get drowned in the rest of the noise, which is why you're being told to take some time, you know, for yourself and you're looking for answers. Now, why I had to tell you all this, I don't know, but this is what I'm getting very strongly. But there's something that someone is trying to get across to you and you're not listening is what I feel. When I start talking and I'm shuffling, I tend to forget whether I've cut the deck or not. So, pile 2, are you ready for your reading? We're going to pull out 5 cards and see whether it's a yes or a no for pile number 2. Okay, so I've seen a 4 of Swords and a 4 of Pentacles so far. So maybe a lot of you are craving stability. Maybe a lot of you are deciding on something and ruminating for a very long time. And maybe that's why you're not listening to anyone. You've got your ideas under wraps, perhaps. So let's see. You get the Queen of Pentacles, beautiful, upright. The 7 of Cups, upright. The Chariot, upright. The 5 of Cups in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Pile number 2. It is a yes for you as well. Wow. It is definitely a yes. You have a lot of choices. And maybe in the past, a choice that you made led to a lot of heartbreak. And for a long time, you were not willing to move forward in something, all right? And maybe at that time when you made that choice, you had asked for an opinion and followed an opinion and made that choice. And that led to a lot of pain. And now you've again got a certain decision before you and you've made up your mind. And this time you decided, I'm listening to nobody except myself. All right? And I am going to make that choice. The beautiful part is that you've actually put in the work. You've come out of these heavy energies. These are not easy energies. All right? And you've come to this beautiful balanced place. And yet there are a lot of choices. And you've got to pick the right one. And the right one will take you forward. The right one will bring you that success. All right? And maybe you've come here for that confirmation. And yet you know deep down that if this doesn't say what you want it to say, you're not going to listen to it. So, well, this is definitely a yes, but let's see what this is about. Bottom deck energy is the 7 of Wands. Exactly, this is the energy that I was getting, all right? So 4s could be significant. I've seen a 4 of Swords and a 4 of Pentacles. So you've been keeping your cards close to your chest. You're not asking anyone for an opinion. You don't want to hear anybody say anything to you. You've been sitting and ruminating over with the 4 of Swords. You've been planning and planning and planning and not letting anyone in on your decisions, all right? And if someone asks you anything or tries to speak to you, you get defensive with the 7 of Wands. You want to make this decision without anybody's approval, without anybody's, advice, without anybody's point of view. Because it's been disappointing in the past. Which is fine. I think we should be able to make up our minds and do what we are called to do. What I only feel called to tell you is that your life is yours alone. And when you have to follow your soul's calling, you follow your intuition and you don't have to ask anyone. I agree with you on that. But if you're hiding everything from everyone so tight, you ask yourself, why are you doing it? In the past, they told you to make a choice, you listened to them, and it ended up in a disaster. That doesn't mean you hide this choice from them. It just means that you put that choice out there and you tell them, I've made my choice. Now, whether they like it or not, you follow your choice, but you don't have to hide your choice from them. You don't have to get defensive or, go to that extreme energy where you're trying to hide away, push people away and hide things from them because you don't want anyone to jeopardize what it is that you want. Nobody has the power to do it. Nobody has the power to force you. Even when they guided you to do whatever this was, eventually you did it. And it could be a lot of pressure from people you love, and you don't want that to happen. But that time you were stuck between, two choices perhaps, and you asked people to help you, and finally when they said what they did, it didn't work for you. This time you've made up your mind. So there's no point, there's no harm in letting people know. For all you know, you may be pleasantly surprised that everyone is with you on this decision. And maybe with knowing that everyone is with you on this decision, you'll get a boost. However, when you let people know, tell yourself beforehand, maybe they will give me a boost and it'll be great. And maybe they won't. And they will tell me this is not for you at all. In which case you will follow your intuition. Their agreeing or disagreeing with you should not take away from you or your confidence in something if you've made up your mind. But if you hide from them and have to be defensive, it will not make you feel good about what this is that you're going for. All right? So that's what I'm trying to convey to you. I hope it makes sense. But if you are just wanting a yes or a no, the answer is definitely a yes. And I'm going to give you advice moving forward. Now, each of your situation is going to be different, and that you'll have to use your discernment. All right. This is what I'm getting from interpreting the cards. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, and here was your tough cycle. This was pretty tough on you, but it's coming to an end, and you have brought this about, this Queen of Pentacles energy, irrespective of your gender. You have worked on yourself. You've empowered yourself. You are very close to achieving your goal. Chariot energy, yes, absolutely. You're on the path to move ahead. Fours are significant, and I said sevens when I was looking at this, but this is also a 7. So 7, you may be seeing 7-7 or 7-7-7 a lot, or maybe 4-4 a lot. Beautiful energy, all right? So you're almost there. Why was I picking that up? Confidence. Oh wow. The last pile also got this card, but from another deck. Beautiful. You are confident, and this is what I was telling you just some time ago, that if you are confident, it does not matter whether people agree with you or not. If you are sure about where you want to go and what you want to do, sharing it with someone is not going to take that away from you, as long as you believe. How can someone talk you out of something that you strongly believe in? So you must believe in yourself and what you decide to do. Anxiety. And I feel this anxiety is there because you're hiding it from people. There are people that you love and you want them to be on your side, but you feel like they jeopardized things last time, they might do it again. But last time you depended on them. Now you're dependent on nobody but yourself. But you're just sharing it with them and telling them, and it makes a lot of difference when you portray confidence. If you say, I have decided on this and I am going for it, and I would like, your support and your good wishes, I'm 100, okay, may not be 100% sure, but I'm about 90% sure that they will, whether they agree with you or not, they will be supportive. And if they are not, you're confident enough, it will see you through. But when you're hiding things from people, not discussing with them, and when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about people whom you're close to, who care about you. That is what's leading to anxiety. You don't have to hide something that you are confident about, that you want. Why should you hide yourself from anyone? Go ahead, be brave, announce yourself to the world. And it doesn't matter if those, the people you're dealing with, you are your loved ones. Loved ones never give up on you just because you don't agree with them or you have a dream of your own. Yes, they can say a lot of nasty things, but then they will not leave your side either. And if they do, then, well, you don't leave your side. As long as you're sure that you are going to be there for yourself, nothing else matters. But when you do something without letting people know, this anxiety and this defensiveness, these are not comfortable energies to have. So bring it out there and let it off, and thereafter you know where you're going to go. You've decided. Stand by your choice. You don't have to change your choice for anyone. All right? Spiritual maturity. I feel another 7. This 34 again adds to a 7. This is very very spiritual number as well. You are seeing clearly. And you don't have to worry about what you're not hearing. People are trying, you're in this energy that I don't want to hear what anyone has to say, but maybe at this time around, they actually end up being positive. And either ways, you are listening to yourself. With spiritual maturity, I feel that you have actually come into balance and you are seeing things very clearly. For some of you, you may even be clairvoyant, is what I'm hearing. With 3 here and chivalry, this reminds me of the Knight of Cups. You are going to love what it is that you're going to do, all right? And if it's a person, well, then there's going to be a lot of love with this person as well, a lot of romance. And it doesn't matter what your gender is, it's just the Knight of Cups energy, all right? But you are definitely all geared up to move forward. And what's going to be the game changer in your favor is your confidence in yourself and in what it is that you've chosen. All right, and you are very close to achieving your goal, pile number 2. All right, so just go ahead and go ahead with your head held high. You don't have to hide anything from anyone. All right, and your last card. Recycle, recover. Yes, so if you've been very upset with all of those people who gave you this decision and for which you had to suffer, you've recovered from it. You've come to this Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, 21 or 3 could be significant. You get 2 3s here now along with the 7s. Things are moving ahead. This had to happen so that you could empower yourself to finally make a choice as per what you want. So there is a reason that things happen, and everything helps us grow. So take it as that as you move forward. Again, another 3. So again, 3s and 7s, this could be significant. You may be seeing 7 7 7 7 7 or 7 7 7 7. Okay, and a lot of 7s you may be seeing, as well as 3s. All right. Have patience with the people around you. Not everyone will be able to see your vision, but things are definitely looking beautiful for you moving ahead. So stay confident and let people know. You won't have to fight the whole thing alone. You know that you're confident enough. If required, you can go the distance alone. But if there is an option that maybe you have people on your team, why not? So put it out there, and put it out there without expectations. So that if they are with you, good. If they're not, you've made up your mind, but you're no longer hiding anything from anyone. All right. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. It's a definite yes. And I wish you all the best wherever it is that you're going. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. Those of you who've chosen the Wild Unknown Tarot, or this beautiful Speak No Evil Owl, this is your reading. So will it be a yes or a no for pile number 3? Let's see. We're going to pull out 5 cards and we're going to see, is this something that you are ashamed to talk about? I don't know. Is this something taboo here? Maybe there's something that you want to do which is possibly taboo. Maybe in your society where you are, or in your family. Doesn't have to be. This is what I'm picking up. No judgment here. You just follow your heart. Your heart will not lead you down any wrong path. There is no right or wrong, all right? But whatever you do, don't stay in guilt. Guilt paralyzes you. Guilt doesn't let you do the wonderful things you're meant to do. It keeps you stuck. So follow your path. Do what you have to do. Do it with your head held high. And if you find that you've done something for which the repercussions are such, which are which are not pleasant, and if things don't work out the way you expected them to, and if it all comes and backfires, just know that you are worthy. Just know whatever you do, you are worthy. It's not what you do, it's not who you are, what you offer that makes you worthy. You are worthy anyway. And mistakes, well, if you're doing something, you will make mistakes. And we are here to learn from our mistakes, but never get stuck in guilt. And I feel for some of you who've coming here for this yes or no reading, I feel you do carry guilt. But that just takes from you, because you are a being, a divine being capable of so much. This is a human existence and a human experience that you're having. And we will make mistakes. And we will learn from those mistakes. But we will not doubt our worthiness because of our mistakes. All right? I don't know why I had to say that, but I was getting that strongly. And it may be just for one person out there. But I was just feeling this sinking feeling in my heart. So you'll know what it is. Don't be in this energy wherein you keep beating yourself up. The card which comes into my mind is that whips card from the Lenormand. Where you're beating yourself over and over again over something. Why make a decision if you are going to curse yourself for that decision? All right? And if you have to make that decision and that's the way you want to go, then accept it and accept whatever comes your way because of it. Because if that is your decision, there's no point. Like, for example, you want to go to path A. Path A is taboo, but you really, really want to go. Your heart wants you to go there and you feel that's the right way. But in going to A, there are 10 people you're hurting very badly. But if you don't, you're going to be so sad that you won't be able to contribute to these 10 people anyway. So you've got to make a choice and you decide, I'm going with A, but you're feeling guilt. Now that is the only thing you have to take out of the equation. Yes, those 10 people will be hurt. Yes, they will say things which are unpleasant. Yes, you love these 10 people and you will miss them and you will feel sad that they're not with you when you make this decision. But all these misgivings until you make that decision. The day you make that decision, you can love them. They may not be in your life. You can always send them love, but do not sit with guilt. Or neither will you make yourself happy, nor you'll make this situation happy, and you've already hurt them. No one's a winner. So whatever decision you make sure that you keep guilt out of the way, that whatever your thinking process happens before the decision and following your intuition. And once the decision is made, you will reconcile to that new life whatever it is, new life, new career, new whatever. All right, but this is what I'm getting, and this may be just for one person, but this is something for everyone to keep in mind. All right, guilt is no place to be. So we're going to take out 5 cards. 1, 2. Is it going to be a yes or a no for pile number 3? All right, so you get 5 cards here, and let's take a look. You get the Magician in reverse. You get the 3 of Cups in reverse. You get the World in reverse. You get the 2 of Swords in reverse. You get the 5 of Wands in reverse. Believe me, this deck is not in reverse. I have equal amount of upright and reverse cards, but the answer is a no. And I feel for that one person at least who's come here, maybe you wanted deep down inside to hear a no. Because first and foremost, what I'm getting from here is that you have you feeling disempowered. This was a lot of indecision, within, and you've been, for your head and your heart have been at war for the longest time, and with great trepidation, you finally, just made that decision, blocking your emotions. And so you've come here for an added confirmation, but though you've made that decision, something isn't sitting right with you. And maybe it's this taboo aspect that I was talking about. Now, for everyone coming here, it's not taboo. I just feel that's for a couple of people at best. But this decision, whoever it is who's come to this reading, at this time, for the next, from the time you see this reading for the next 3 months, it seems to be what? It is a no. All right. With the Magician in reverse, you are feeling disempowered. All right. Maybe you have the resources, but you don't feel empowered to use them. Or maybe you don't even have the resources. With the 3 of Cups in reverse, you're not able to confide in anyone else. You don't have anyone on your team. You have no one to speak to about this. You're on your own. With the World card in reverse, the cycle isn't over. You're trying to look for some sort of closure. Or you want to close out a cycle and start something new, but there's some work that remains to be done. It's not time yet. Bottom of the deck, and the 10 of Wands. Burdensome. This whole thing is burdensome. The only card you get upright, and that too a 10 of Wands. Pile number 3. The answer is definitely a no. You will be a lot happier with this no answer. This, whatever it is that you've come for, is not meant for you. It's just not meant for you. All right, definitely not for the coming 3 months. Still some work has to be done. If this is a taboo situation for more than one person, or, if this is something that no one's with you for, or you're getting no support on, and your intuition is also possibly telling you it's not okay, but there is desire, maybe. I don't know what this is. It won't serve you well. See, having said this, there are no right and wrong answers. If we are meant to go from place A to place B in this lifetime, whether we have a smooth ride or we have a bumpy ride, we will definitely get there before, that's the way the universe is. We'll keep getting knocked till we come to the right place. So you don't worry about making a right choice or a wrong choice. But if you do follow your intuition, you will definitely get there less bruised. If you don't, you will still get there a lot wiser, a lot more bruised maybe, but you will get there. All right, so follow your intuition, definitely. The cards are saying it's a big no. There's not one card that is supporting you, not one. So this decision, let's see what advice cards have to say for you. Pile number 3. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling that for a lot of you, you wanted to hear a no. You know, that though you came to this reading, let's see if it's a yes or a no. Maybe it's a yes, but deep down someone's saying, let it be a no, let it be a no, is what I'm getting. I know maybe I'm wrong. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, it's time to take action. Okay, now what does this say? This seems contradictory, but not, it isn't. You have to take a decision, but the decision you're looking for is not happening. So you have a certain dream, a certain vision, all right? And you may have come to this reading wondering, should I make this decision? I want to hear a yes. And you're getting a no. And yet you're getting have faith in your dreams. So this just tells me one thing, that don't give up on this dream yet, but just know that the time is not right. So then you get, it's time to take action. It is time to take action, but not towards this. So there is something else that you need to do. Maybe work on yourself, maybe heal yourself, so that this magician comes upright. You know? Because right now you need to attend to something else, but you not to give up on this, what you've come to this reading for, because this will happen, but at the right time, in divine timing. Right now, it's not a good time for what you've come to this reading for. But do not give up on your dreams. All right? When the time is right, this dream is definitely going to happen. Otherwise, this card wouldn't have come out. All right? But right now, at least for the 3 months, work on yourself. Time to take action on yourself. All right? And then things can actually work out in your favor. Space, yes. Comfort, okay. So what I'm getting from this is that a lot is happening behind the scenes. Make space between you and whatever it is that you've come to this reading for. Allow that whatever's to happen, allow the universe to work on this. Don't give up on it, but don't be stuck on it. Don't wait for it. Take time, take action on other areas of your life, on yourself, on your well-being, on everything else apart from this one thing. This, just let it go to the universe, but don't give up on it. Pour energy into it, think about it, like as a routine thing. Yeah, this is something I really want, but anyway, I'm not looking into it. When it has to come, it'll come. The universe knows this is what I want. So be in that energy, and thereafter do what you need to do for yourself. All right? Get out of your comfort zone for some of you, and for others of you, get comfortable in who you are first and foremost. All right? And it will happen. Just make space between you and this particular thing, because you've been carrying this burden with the 10 of Wands for a long time, and you need to let this go. And that will happen when you start working on yourself and creating distance between this thing. Stay comfortable. You've been overburdened for a very, very long time, and that needs to change. Emotional freedom, the number 13 or 4 could be significant. Yes, I think you've been very invested in this, and if it's a taboo situation, you've not been telling anyone, so it's all within you, and it's really, really creating a very bad, I feel you're emotionally wrought at this time with this continuous battle in your head, and you really need to distance yourself from here, because you're not 100% sure about this decision yourself. In that case, please keep it away. It's not right. If for some of you, you're waiting for a reconciliation, I hear it is not time for the reconciliation. You are waiting upon this person, and this person isn't ready yet. It is not over between the two of you, but it's not time yet. It definitely is not time. You need to empower yourself. Keep distance from this situation. Bottom deck energy, abundance. Yes. This is what you need to work on. You need to work on your emotional freedom from this and on Very important. I think I'll pause the video here for a bit. And the last card for you is water, surrender. 38, 11 or 2 could be important. And look at that, divine guidance. 33 or 6 could be important. This, if it is whatever the situation is, for a lot of you I'm picking up it's a relationship, and for some of you a taboo situation at this time. Make distance from this. Don't give up on your dreams. Have faith in this dream, but it's not meant for you right now. For the coming 3 months, definitely not, and I feel for much longer. All right, you work on yourself. Work on empowering yourself. Let this thing go. Make distance between you and this particular thing, and surrender to the universe. You are being divinely guided. You are divinely protected, and this whole thing follows a divine timing. You first and foremost work on yourself. You have been overburdened by this. Just come out of the situation. Emotional freedom. Work on your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Work on your abundance. Abundance is not just wealth. It is much more than that. And you need to work on it. And let this situation go. It's taking from you. It's not helping you. For a taboo situation, it definitely is not working for you. Not at this time. So trust the universe. And most importantly, how can you bring any happiness into a situation when you are in this energy of being overburdened by a choice? Just let it go. Just let it go. For this, when the time is right, it'll come. You work on yourself, work on your happiness, work on your well-being. When you come into Empress energy, if this is a person, this person will come back. If this is a career, if this, whatever it is that you have been investing in, it is not meant for you at this time. Pile number 3. All right. And, even if there was some sort of a doubt, I would have told you, no, it could be or something. No, it's just an absolute no here. But don't give up on it, in the sense that you don't have to now start pouring negativity in that direction. Just let it go. Just let it go, saying that this is what I want. But when the time is right, when the universe decides, I will accept it. Right now, I'm working on myself and my life. And that's what you need to do. So that is all I have for you. Sending you so much love. It's not easy. It's a difficult decision. And I understand that. All right. So stay strong and take good care of yourself. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.